Our bodies are made up of trillions of tiny units called cells. These cells are the fundamental building blocks of life, each one a marvel of biological engineering. They come together to form tissues, organs, and ultimately, the entire human body. Each cell is a bustling metropolis, a microscopic world teeming with activity. Within these tiny worlds, countless processes are happening simultaneously, from energy production to waste management, all coordinated with incredible precision. For decades, scientists believed that the nucleus, home to our DNA, was the control center of this cellular city. The nucleus was thought to be the brain of the cell, directing all its functions and activities. Like a king in his castle, DNA was thought to dictate all cellular functions. This view placed the nucleus at the heart of cellular decision-making, with DNA as the ultimate blueprint for life. But what if this long-held belief was only part of the story? What if the true nature of cellular control was more complex and distributed than we ever imagined? What if the true brain of the cell resided elsewhere, in a place we least expected? Recent discoveries have begun to challenge the traditional view, suggesting that the cell membrane plays a far more critical role than previously thought. This is the revolutionary idea that is changing our understanding of biology. The cell membrane, the outer skin of the cell, is not just a passive barrier, but a dynamic, intelligent membrane capable of receiving information and making decisions. It acts as a sophisticated interface between the cell and its environment, processing signals and orchestrating responses. This remarkable discovery challenges everything we thought we knew about how life works. It forces us to rethink the very foundations of cellular biology and opens up new avenues for research and understanding. It suggests that our cells are not simply following a predetermined genetic blueprint, but are constantly responding and adapting to their environment. This dynamic interaction allows cells to be more flexible and resilient, capable of adjusting to new challenges and conditions. This new perspective opens up exciting possibilities for understanding the mysteries of life, from the origins of disease to the nature of consciousness itself. By exploring the intelligent behavior of cell membranes, we may unlock new insights into how life evolves, adapts, and thrives in an ever-changing world.
The story of DNA's rise to power is a tale of scientific triumph. It's a journey that began with curiosity and led to one of the most significant discoveries in the history of science. In the mid-20th century, scientists unraveled the structure of DNA, revealing the elegant double helix that carries our genetic code. This discovery was a monumental leap forward, providing a deeper understanding of the molecular basis of life. This groundbreaking discovery led to the belief that our genes controlled our destiny. The double helix became an icon of biological determinism, suggesting that our DNA was the ultimate ruler of our fate. DNA was seen as the blueprint of life, dictating our traits, our health, and even our behavior. It was thought to be the master code that defined who we are, from our physical appearance to our susceptibility to diseases. However, this gene-centric view has limitations. It soon became clear that DNA alone couldn't account for the complexity of life. While DNA provides the building blocks, it doesn't explain the dynamic nature of life, the way our cells constantly respond and adapt to their surroundings. The interplay between genes and the environment is far more intricate than initially thought. Consider this. Every cell in our body contains the same DNA, yet our cells differentiate into hundreds of different types, from muscle cells to neurons to skin cells. This differentiation is guided by a complex network of signals and interactions that go beyond the genetic code. Clearly, there's more to the story than just DNA. The simplistic view of DNA as the sole determinant of life is being replaced by a more nuanced understanding. The environment, our experiences, and our beliefs all play a role in shaping who we are. These factors interact with our genetic makeup in ways that are still being unraveled by scientists today. The story of life is a rich tapestry woven from both our genes and the world around us.
Imagine the cell membrane as the skin of a massive, bustling city. It's not just a passive barrier, but a dynamic interface, constantly receiving information from the outside world. This information comes in the form of signals, chemical messengers, light waves, mechanical vibrations, all carrying vital messages from the environment. The membrane is studded with specialized proteins called receptors, each designed to detect specific signals. These receptors act like antennas, picking up information from the environment and relaying it to the interior of the cell. This constant flow of information allows the cell to monitor its surroundings and respond accordingly. It's like the cell has its own sensory system, constantly listening, tasting, and feeling the world around it.
Receptors are the gatekeepers of the cell, controlling what goes in and out. These tiny structures are embedded in the cell membrane and play a crucial role in maintaining the cell's internal environment. Without them, cells would be unable to communicate with their surroundings or respond to changes. They are like sophisticated locks, each with a unique key. This lock and key mechanism ensures that only specific molecules can enter or leave the cell, providing a highly selective barrier. When a specific signal molecule or ligand binds to its matching receptor, it triggers a cascade of biochemical reactions inside the cell. This binding event is the first step in a complex signaling pathway that can lead to various cellular responses. This is how the cell receives and interprets information from its environment. By processing these signals, the cell can make informed decisions about growth, division, and other vital functions. Think of it like a lock and key system. Each receptor is designed to recognize and bind to a specific signal molecule, much like a lock is designed to fit a particular key. When the right key, the signal molecule, fits into the lock, the receptor, it unlocks a specific response within the cell. This response can vary widely depending on the type of receptor and the signal it receives. This could be anything from activating a gene to producing a protein to initiating cell division. Each of these responses is critical for the cell's survival and proper functioning. The cell membrane, with its vast array of receptors, acts like a sensory organ, allowing the cell to adapt and thrive in a constantly changing world. By continuously monitoring and responding to external signals, the cell can maintain homeostasis and ensure its survival in diverse environments.
Section 5. The environment's influence, how our surroundings shape our cells. The environment plays a crucial role in shaping cellular behavior. The signals that cells receive from their surroundings influence everything from gene expression to cell fate. This means that our experiences, our diet, our stress levels, and even our thoughts and beliefs can directly impact our cellular function. Imagine two identical cells, one bathed in a nourishing environment filled with growth factors and nutrients, the other exposed to toxins and stress hormones. The first cell will thrive, while the second may struggle to survive. This highlights the profound impact our environment has on our health and well-being.
This new understanding of the cell membrane as the brain of the cell has profound implications for our understanding of health and disease. If the cell membrane is the control center, then disruptions in its function could be at the root of many chronic illnesses. Instead of viewing disease as a purely genetic phenomenon, we can begin to see it as a result of miscommunication between the cell and its environment. When the cell receives the wrong signals, it can lead to dysfunction and disease. This opens up new avenues for treatment, focusing on restoring proper cellular communication rather than simply targeting symptoms.
Perhaps the most mind-blowing implication of this new biology is the power of our thoughts and beliefs to influence our physical health. If the cell membrane is constantly interpreting signals from the environment, and our thoughts and beliefs shape our perception of the environment, then our mind can directly influence our cellular activity. This means that our beliefs are not just abstract thoughts, they have a tangible impact on our biology. Positive, life-affirming beliefs can create a physiological environment that supports health and well-being, while negative, limiting beliefs can generate stress and contribute to disease. This empowers us to take control of our health by consciously cultivating beliefs that support our well-being.
The discovery of the cell membrane's central role in cellular function opens up exciting new frontiers in medicine. By understanding how the membrane receives and interprets signals, we can develop new therapies that target this crucial interface. Imagine drugs designed to repair damaged receptors, enhance cellular communication, or even reprogram cells by delivering specific signals. This represents a paradigm shift in medicine, moving away from a focus on treating symptoms to addressing the root causes of disease at the cellular level.
The cell membrane story is a reminder that we are not isolated entities, but interconnected beings in constant communication with our environment. Our health, our well-being, and even our evolution are shaped by this dynamic interplay. As we move forward, it's essential to embrace this interconnectedness and recognize the profound impact our choices have on ourselves and the world around us. By understanding the language of the cell membrane, we can unlock the secrets to a healthier, more harmonious existence. The future of human evolution lies in recognizing that we are not just a collection of genes, but powerful creators of our own reality.